These teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Penguins are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Buffalo's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by McLeod. There's a blast! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. They've got some momentum here. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Penguins have it now. Quick pass to Crosby. Knocked away. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Rust. Lets it fly. Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Denies him again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Cuts to the paint. Stopped with the blocker by Luukkonen. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he angles it across to Heinen. The Penguins gain possession. Slides it across. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Off the one-timer. Blocked in traffic. Some great thievery in the open ice. Timmins plays it along the wall. Denied by Luukkonen. Graves has it in the defensive end. Handles the puck. Bemstrom's going to play it against the half wall. And the puck's knocked loose. Comes up with the steal. Into the corner now. Takes the feed. And that's stopped by Luukkonen. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Look out. And makes the save. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Penguins extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
And now it's over to McLeod. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Nieto. And that's poked away. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here we go. Great save from in tight. Taken along the wall by McLeod. Right on the doorstep. Nice block. And now it's grabbed by Malkin. And he slides it quickly to Tomasino. Passes over to Grzelcyk. Cuts to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Feeds it down low. Scrum ensues along the boards. And he takes the feed. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Quick pass across to Lafferty. And that's off a stick. Malkin's taking it from his own end. Puck clears the zone. Taken by Lafferty. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Pittsburgh's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. The Penguins get a hold of the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Slides it across. Picked off by Darlene. Takes it from the right side. Cuts into the paint. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Batteries are charged up, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Buffalo's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
From behind the net. Pittsburgh's on the attack. A chance from the slot. Oh, what a save in front. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing. Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Paterka's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Novak. The Penguins carried along the wall. Hammers one. Glove save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Pittsburgh's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Norris has it in their own end. Forward's got it in the defensive end. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Penguins have it against the wall. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Quick shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Denies him.
Man, has he ever picked up.
Puts it into his own net. The Penguins continue to press forward with positive results. Now 3-0 here in the second.
I don't think the goaltender's broken a sweat yet, James, because they've been in the offensive zone, holding possession, dancing around the ice outside, opening their lanes, and attacking at will.
Big time save by Nedeljkovic. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Dahlin's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
The Penguins work it through center. Heinen's got it in the offensive zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. And that's a great defensive heads up to force the turnover. Look at this. Oh, that's a huge stop by Nedeljkovic. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Pittsburgh's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Quick feed to Graves. Oh, look at this. Goes right to the crease. Oh, denies them with the scores. Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer. The Penguins are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're only here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
The Sabres gain control of the puck. Buffalo's looking to break out, and he slides it quickly to Paterka. Moves it to the middle. couldn't complete that. The Sabres played along the boards. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Puck scooped up by Byron. Shuts him down.
Nedeljkovic has been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Sabres win the draw on their own end. Tries to feed it over to Greenway. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Rips it! Big time stop there. Luukkonen's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. McLeod's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Here's a rip! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. The Penguins go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. That'll create some separation. Big time stop, gets a blocker on it. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Takes it into the slot. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Power. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. Forces the turnover. Byron's penalty has expired, but they remain shorthanded, and he joins the kill. Takes a bump but hangs on. The Penguins working around near the back end. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Denies him with a save. Buffalo's got possession while undermanned. Slides it diagonally to Byron. Tries to get it to Bryson. And now he moves it to Samuelson. Poked away in the neutral zone. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. He got all of that hit. Puck sent over to Thompson. Kicks off the coverage. Sensational stop by Nedeljkovic.
I absolutely love this, James? I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
There's a firm collision. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Malkin. Feeds it over to Krislick. Handles the pass at center.
Tomasino's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Takes the pass. Good check, frees the puck up. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Penguins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Oh, a reactionary save! Snapper from the slot. Oh, and another big stop.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Pittsburgh's got the puck. Trying to get back on the attack now. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Rust.
Pittsburgh's been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Pittsburgh's working the transition through the middle of the ice. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Benson's lugging the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he takes the feed. And the officials waving off icing here. Quick feed to Benson. Pittsburgh's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies them in close.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And a great save! Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Sends the pass down low.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Puck picked up by Finn. Darlene stick handling in his own zone. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Cutting to the front of the net, right on the doorstep. From a tough angle, comes up with the stop. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Dished on over to Lafferty. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Zucker. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. Passes the puck over to Grzelcyk. Unable to reach that one. Puck grab by Grzelcyk. And it's a quick pass to Karson. Driving right to the front. Quick stop by Luukkonen. Melansson's got the puck in his own zone. 2-on-1. Here we go. Here's a pass. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Penguins are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Pittsburgh's won the face-off deep in their own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that's it.
Great play from the back end tonight, but Pounder, you know the rules. When you get that shutout, it's all the glory to the goalie here in this one.
Well, and it's deserved right now. I mean, he was excellent tonight. The puck was like a beach ball. He saw absolutely everything, and he was in perfect position all night long.
We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Thompson. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Massive collision in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Big hit that frees up possession. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Thompson. Great poke by Thomas. Slides it back to the blue line. One time last. Oh, another quick stop. What a stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Moves it to Byram. Sends the pass over. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Takes the feed. Schen's got it along the wing. Denies him on the play. Shot from the point. And he elects to play the puck. Picked up along the wall by Tuck. Tries to get it over to Norris. Intercepted at center by Folk. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've still got zeros on the board. Buffalo's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
O-zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Quick feed to Kyrou. Buffalo's got the puck. Quick pass to Greenway. Fires it on net. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Sabres go to work on offense. Benson's got it against the boards. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. He grabs the puck here at the point. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues have been handed 2 for interference. Buffalo sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
And now it's grabbed by Thompson. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Sabres played along the wing. Stick save and a beaut by Bennington.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Blues have it against the wall. Takes it to the net. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Angles it over to Torpchenko. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. St. Louis wins the faceoff. Up along the wing.
Kessel's almost back on the ice.
Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Here's a short pass to Byram. Tries to get the puck to Molenston. Here's a shot. Binnington's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. The Sabres win it. Taken by Byram.
goaltender's working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Moves it to Neighbors. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Getting into the later stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Schen's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, this looks dangerous. Sends it across. Makes the save. Hold on, it's on, stay out. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here, they've got a 2-on-1. A pass! Oh, what a stop! Shutting down that rush! Wow! Good fight for the puck on the boards. And that's taken by the defense. Oh, a solid heads-up play to knock it down. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. The Sabres will play it in their own end. And he takes the pass. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Fans, take a look at the score.
Second period set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
St. Louis came ready to play in this one. You know that their coaches would have been impressed after 20 minutes of play. I mean, all you have to do is look at the underlying numbers right now. They have been holding on to that puck, and they've been finding ways to get it to the net. They just have to get a little bit closer so they can bury it.
The Sabres have it now. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. You can really sense the nervous energy here from the home fans here with this pressure. And there's a little physicality. Sends a pass over. The Sabres take it along the wall. What a steal in his own end. The Blues are in transition. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Tosses it to Power. Puck's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here comes the sentence. The Blues don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. Buffalo's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Flailing at it with his stick to try to get control. Looking to break out here on the power play. Receives the pass. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And he sends it across to Torchenko. And he takes the dish. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Tuck. Wrist shot from the slot. Turns it away.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Grabs control of it at the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Big time stop there. Moves it quickly over to Norris. Great reach with the poke check. Puck scooped up by Thompson. Sends it down low. Turns that one away. Quick feed to Sundqvist. Pushes it across to Kyrou. Moves the puck. From point blank. Scores! St. Louis has finally punched on through with the game's first goal in period number 2.
Well, I've liked their game. I've liked the way they've been aggressive in nature here, James. But most importantly, they haven't gotten frustrated. They've come up against a hot goaltender. They put a ton of shots on net, but they've continued to stay the course, and it's paid off.
Slides the puck over. Moves it around along the half wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Works it across to Clifton. Play is called for offside. Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis leads it 1-0. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Quinn. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Still has possession. And he sidesteps the check there. To his teammate. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Taken along the wall by Kessel. Quick pass across to Suter. Slides the puck across to Holloway. The Sabres gain control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here we go. On-man rush here. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Now a quick pass to Neighbors. From the point, they take control of it. St. Louis on the attack. Here's a chance. Blocked in traffic. Hammers it on net. Just misses. Puck picked up by Zucker. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Here in the later stages of this period, St. Louis seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Here's a short pass to Paterka. Shot! Oh, the goalie catches a break there. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. The Blues in transition at center. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Makes a move in front. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Pushes it across to Sundqvist. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? 3rd period just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They have dropped the puck here in the 3rd. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Buffalo's performance through 2 periods of play hasn't been that great, James. They're fortunate to still be in this game. So in the 3rd period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
And that's broken up. Sends it quickly to Fulk. Moves the puck into the D zone. Strong defensive effort. Slides it across to Neighbors. Puts it on net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. And he says no. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Feeds it on over to Thompson. The Blues take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And a stiff break setup. Moves it to Norris. Handles the pass. And he takes a shot. Oh, great save by Bennington.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Grabs the puck. Makes the save. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. From the open ice, they gain the line. Looks to get the puck over to Greenway.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James. That was a huge hit behind the play. It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
St. Louis plays it against the boards. And that's blocked away. Moves it quickly over to Quinn. Goes full circle with the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Handles the puck. Looks to pass it to Suter. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Solid check to slow him down. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone.
St. Louis has been incredible with respect to their defensive posture. They've allowed their goaltender to see everything. They've glared when necessary. They've been good with and without the puck. Now they just have to finish. A race to the finish line and protect the shutout.
And he slides it quickly to Faksa. And he dodges the puck check there. There's a save by Luukkonen. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Picked off by Malenston. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Neighbors plays it now. From point blank, scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
The Blues have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. St. Louis wins the face-off in the neutral zone. He got all on that one.
He delivers a strong hit there, but they're down and out late in this game, and that's a frustration play right there. Being down so many, you can see it in his body language.
The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. Drives to the crease. Monster save by Luukkonen. And that's stolen by Tuck. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Binnington's done a good...
He's got a little jump. Great save. Quick pass over to Greenway. Loses the coverage there. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. The Sabres going to work on offense. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. And he had an answer with that save. And now he moves it quickly to Kessel. Sneaks by the poke check. Caught! And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick.
Howard's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed. Kyrou's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Back on the way, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Answered the call there. Can't get a hold of that pass. Final horn has sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Well, partner, the story in goal tonight, right?
I mean, he was so calm in the net, and when you have a goaltender that's standing on their heads, guess what? You have a ton of confidence to play your game. He was fantastic between the pipes.
Both teams are set to go. The Penguins have won the draw, and we are now underway. Quick feed to Letang. Thunderous use of the body of the hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Shuts him down. Crosby's got it in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Handles the puck at the point. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bushnevich. From the point, looks to make something happen. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. And he makes the save. Sends the pass in front, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. And he makes the save on that play. And that's intercepted by Binnington. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Kessel. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Quick pass to Suter. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Picked up along the boards by Karson. And he takes the feed. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop there.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to
Oh, a spectacular save by Stars and still City's running. The Penguins finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
And it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
Good textbook hit there. The Penguins have it from their own end. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the pass. Coughs up possession of the puck. Dishes it to Timmins. Great reach with the poke check by Tucker. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. The Penguins will play it against the boards. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Penguins have taken a 1-0 lead. Pittsburgh's got it in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
Pittsburgh's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that...
Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
He's off! Oh, what an effort to block that shot. Now a quick pass to Broberg. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. With some open space at center. And he takes the feed. And a good solid hit on that play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Turns him away. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Karson's got control of it now behind the cage. Slides the puck ahead to the side. And he makes the easy save. Here's a short pass to Torchenko. Puck grab by Dewar. Saucer pass across. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Penguins are being rewarded for getting pucks and funneling them through to the net, James. They're not on the perimeter. They're looking to attack. That's a beauty. Backhand goaltender had no idea where it was going. I know I can never control mine, but man, is he ever accurate.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Moves it to Joseph. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. On the attack along the boards. Tremendous stop by Binnington.
Joseph's falling to the ice, James, and he still has the capacity and the wherewithal to understand exactly where everyone is on the ice. I mean, that's an effective distributor to be able to get that pass off.
There's a solid collision. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Makes a save. And he keeps possession. And he slides it quickly to Novak. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, look at this. Pittsburgh's playing it from the side. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Looks to make a play over to Malkin. Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot. Pittsburgh's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Sundqvist won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Sends the pass over. The Blues gain the zone. Centering pass. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Timmins has it in the defensive end. To the low slot. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Heinen's going to play it against the half wall. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Moves it quickly over to Faxa. Quick shot! He scores! Oh, the one-timer! Beautiful! St. Louis has served up a major counterpunch here in period number 2.
And it's all about trusting your preparation, James, and that's exactly where they are in the second. They're finding a way to have good habits, and they're rewarded by getting themselves within one.
And the puck departs the zone. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Dewars taking it from his own end. Tries to feed it over to Joseph. Takes the feed. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Faxa. And he takes the pass. And a great save. Joseph's moving the puck through his own zone. With possession along the wall. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Sends a pass over. Moves into the slot. Comes up with a glove save. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Walker. Comes up with the steal. Sends a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And that skips out of the offensive end. Taken by Grzelcyk. And now he moves it quickly to Raquel. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Grzelcyk scores! this second, Cheryl.
Yeah, I love the way they played. I mean, they've been aggressive. They've competed in all areas, and now they've got that 2-goal cushion heading into the intermission. This will provide a lot of energy to close out the third.
That knocks him off the puck. Slides the pass over to Rust. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice. Come back with the third period next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Blues are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Receives the pass. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. There's a hit. There's a hit on the play. And somehow he hangs on. Great pressure on the offensive end by Buchnevich. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick pass to Broberg. Puck scooped up by Falk. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Along the half wall with the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Puck picked up by Shen. And he takes the dish. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Karson. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Stretches one out to Holloway. Cuts to the front. Too many bodies in the way. And he slides it quickly to Tomasino. In close. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
He's got a step. And he's got that one. Between his legs. Feeds the puck to Sundqvist. Here they are on the attack. Feeds the puck over. Pittsburgh's got the puck. And a great heads-up defensive play here. The Blues carried along the wall. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Bemstrom. Fires it! And he's able to handle that one. Scooped up along the wall by Joseph. Moves it to Leddy. Sends the feed in front. And that shot's blocked. Heinen's taking it from his own end. He got all of that one. Shakes off the coverage. And he was ready for that one. Slides it over with pace to Walker. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. There's a shot. Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save.
Nedeljkovic has had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Big save by the goaltender washing that one.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Nice zone entry from the left. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Falk. And that's intercepted by Nieto. Shot! And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Moves it quickly over to Torchenko. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And that's poked away by Duel. Chance in front. Nedeljkovic is going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The The Penguins aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Crosby's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kessel. Turns it over. Look at this. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels. They're getting 2 in a row, back-to-back, here they come.
The Penguins take control of the face-off. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Penguins' performance tonight, in a word for me, Cheryl, jump.
Their pursuit was excellent, and what I mean by that is they were on the puck, they were dialed in and on track, and one of the things they did was they funneled to the net, they got to the dots.
The Penguins start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Picked up along the wall by Thompson. And it's a quick pass to McLeod. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Joseph. Raquel's got it in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Joseph. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's working the transition through the middle of the ice. The Penguins looking against the half wall.
Who's known for his unpredictable shot on his backhand, James, but the goaltender makes a nice read and turns it aside.
Gets the puck over to Joseph. Pittsburgh's playing it through the neutral zone. Makes some space. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. McLeod's lugging the puck. Slides it to Thompson. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Tuck's got the puck. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Slides it quickly to Tomasino. Offside the call, will get a reset. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And now it's to Tomasino. And he sidesteps the check there. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Trying to gain a step. He's in! Stones him on the breakaway. Dishes it off. Slides it diagonally to Power. Came up with the save on that play. Oh, he got caught.
Well, he got smoked, James, and it's a yard sale. He's got to go find his stick and make his way back to the bench.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Drives to the sweet spot, and he elects to explore his options. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a shot. Oh, there's a great stop by Luukkonen. Takes the puck at the point. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. And the team's got it here. Moves it along the wall. And they skate it out of the danger zone. And sends it just out of reach. Quick pass to Clifton. Puts a little busted on the hit to knock the puck loose. Here's a chance on the attack. Sends it over. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he moves it up to Molenston. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. To the front! Oh, what a stop by Luukkonen!
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Zucker's stick handling in his own zone. The Sabres move it in. Sends it across. Nedeljkovic has opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Here in the late going of the frame, the game is still scoreless. Crosby's won the draw inside his own end. They go on the attack from the left side. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck across to Thompson. Here we go, one-man rush. Shot! And he gets in front of that. Pittsburgh's in transition. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. Here's a chance! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are
are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Penguins have talked about being a possession-oriented team, having a lot of motion and support the puck carrier quickly. They've done that extremely effectively through the first period. They weren't rewarded for it, so they just need to continue through the second, continue with that game plan.
Cuts into the paint. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. The Penguins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Denies the chance by blocking it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Gets control of the puck right in front of his own end. Feeds it over.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Scores! Sidney Crosby Syndicate!
The Penguins are up on one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Now a quick pass to Raquel. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Buffalo's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a short pass to Rust. The Penguins play it along the boards. Long lead pass to Tuck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, and it makes the save! What athleticism to stop the one-timer! Oh, absolutely hammers him! And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. Malkin's won the draw here in the open ice. Tomasino's got it against the boards. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Jostled off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Malkin. And he slides it quickly to Novak. Here's a chance. Oh, and I think that goes off the mask. And it stays out and play continues. The Sabres have it now. Krebs plays it against the boards. Taken along the wall by Karson. Moves it to Heinen. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Scores! Takes the beat and makes no mistake about it.
And this is tougher than it looks, James. You see players working on it in practice all the time. This side he executes perfectly and puts it in.
The Sabres win the draw here in the neutral zone. Feeds it up ahead. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Into the attacking area from the left side. Slides the puck across to Graves. Tosses it on to Timmins. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he comes up big with the stick save. Getting all of it with the paddle. Picked up along the boards by Zucker. Good read with the stick to break that up. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Nieto. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Quick feed to Molenston. Slides the puck over. And that's deflected. That's a solid hit. Scooped up along the wall by Letang. And now he moves it quickly to Joseph. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dewar. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, great core strength to hang onto the puck after that. Takes a shot. And there's the save. Grabbed along the boards by Joseph. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Loses the coverage there. Buffalo's got it in their own end with time against them. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And kept that one out of the net. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Final frame is underway here. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Sabres are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
Up along the wing. Shot! And that one's denied. Picked up along the wall by Graves. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Penguins have it from their own end. Quick feed to Malkin. Look at this! I think he would have liked another 15 feet on that play. Quick pass to Graves. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Taken along the wall by Malkin. And that goes off a body. Takes a shot. Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're having now.
They certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Picked up along the boards by Letang. The Penguins take it along the wing. And he's ridden off the puck. Here they come on the rush. Feeds it across.
Nedeljkovic has had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Angles it over to Norris. Takes a shot. Well save made by Nedeljkovic. Moves the puck to Hayes. Here's a short pass to Karson. Avoids the poke check. Quick shot. Oh, what a stick save. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. And they get that puck down the ice. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Sends it quickly to Hayes. And he slides it quickly to Rust. The Penguins take it along the wall. Avoids the poke check. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Raquel's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Pittsburgh's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Moves it to Chrisley. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. What a save on the play. Moves the puck along the half wall. And some textbook body contact there. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And loses possession after a solid hit. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it lines up in the back of the net.
Malkin's won possession. The Penguins will play from the defensive zone. Works it across to Tomasino. Oh, wow! Blocked in traffic. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
look at tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Power. Quick blast! Denies him in front. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Handles the puck. Pittsburgh's got it near the point. Takes a shot. Great save from in tight. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. Takes the pass. He banks it off the wall. Puck grab by Crosby. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Let's get the call here.
Every once in a while, you just have this kind of night, and you just don't have it, and shift after shift, nothing goes right. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot, and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but he can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Zucker's got it in the defensive end. Penalty coming up. Under a minute to go in the third. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
No harm, no foul here, James. I mean, this penalty, it's not going to have an impact on this game. Just look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
The Penguins win the draw. Moves it quickly over to Crosby. Scooped up along the wall by Letang. The Penguins cross the line and gain the zone. Lays into the body. Made the save on the play. Oh, and they go back on offense. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Moves the puck over to Krebs. Into the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Nedeljkovic.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Penguins win it in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck, and it's a quick pass to Letang. He scores! Oh, it's the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday.
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Hammers the shot. And there it is.
Well, he clearly saw it conquer between the pipes tonight. What a performance earning the shutout.
Well, yeah, and it's deserved. I mean, he had to make some key saves to still get that goose egg, James. But I just loved his battle and his compete. He made it look easy tonight.
Louis, James Cebulski here for EA Sports. Well, it nearly took a half a century to hoist the cup here in St. Louis, but they certainly have established a winning way now. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Oh, my goodness, what a hit!
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And that's intercepted by Thomas. He grabs the puck here at the point. And there's a blocker stop by Bennington. Handles the pass from his goalie. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. Good stand-up hit on the play. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Hammers one from the point, and that's blocked. The Sabres have it now. Quick pass across to Peterka. And now he angles it across to McLeod. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Buffalo's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. The Sabres get a hold of it. And he hangs on to the puck. Slides it across to Kessel. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Crunches him into the boards. Quick pass to Suter.
Greenway's not going to be able to get away from the Blues and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Cuts to the paint, and there's the save. Taken by Bryson. The Sabres move to the offensive zone. Oh, look at this. The Sabres look to start the transition game. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. The Sabres played along the wing. Here's a chance. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Grabbed along the board by Tucker. Quick feed to Leddy. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. From one point man to another. Rocked him in the open ice. Steps across the blue line. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Picks up the puck in his own end. Levels him with the hit. Intercepts it at center. Scores! And they're sending the Blues tonight in St. Louis. St. Louis has finally capitalized on their opportunity and take a 1-0 lead.
They take the 1-0 lead, and they've been persistent, and that's why they get it. They've been driving play, in particular in the latter half of this period, and they finally cash in.
And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Walensky. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle. Getting into the later stages of this period, St. Louis leads it 1-0. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Driving right to the front. Kicks it away with ease. Moves it over to Samuelson. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Binnington.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. The Blues win the faceoff. And he can't hang on after that hit. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Scores! The captain delivers! St. Louis has got up by 2 here in the late stage of the first. They have been the better team, and the scoreboard is reflective of this one here, Cheryl.
Yeah, no question about it, James. They dominated their first 20 minutes, and coaches love to see this because they always want a strong start, and that's exactly what their team showed. They were urgent on the puck, they were first to it, and they found a way to drive the net. They got the majority of shots. Now they got a challenge. They got to make sure they're ready and set to go in the second period.
The Blues have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Backhander! There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Sabres need to find their legs, James. There's no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game, and they've had 0 possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Here's a chance. Here's a feed in front. And he elects not to shoot, and will hang on to the puck. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Blues have made a triple here in the second period. What a lead they've got now.
And the coach loves this because you can look down your bench and you know that you can utilize everyone because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're like a wave out there. They're first to the puck. They're moving it quickly. They're connected. And they're authoritative when they're driving the net. It's awesome to watch.
Puck scooped up by Holloway. On the right side and up the middle. Picked up along the wall by Carew. Shakes off the coverage. Drives to the crease. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop.
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Shuts him down. Denies him again.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
The Blues have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Sundqvist won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Quick pass to Norris.
Binnington's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Through center along the wing. Takes a shot. Off target. A chance. That's gloved by Binnington. And he slides it quickly to Bolduc. Makes his presence known on the ice. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Powers got the puck in his own zone. Directed over to Norris. Into the offensive end now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Great forecheck by Thompson. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Slides the puck over to Torchenko. The Sabres gain possession. Poked away at center by McLeod. Intercepted at center by Walker. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Big time stop. Torchenko's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
And they win the draw here on their own end. Here's a short pass to Darlene. Gains the zone. Shot! Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Poked away by Buchnevich. Through the neutral neutral zone and into the offensive end. Let's go! Right with the big finish, and then make it click. The Blues look like a freight train here in period number 2, continuing to find offense.
Well, there's no question that they're steamrolling their opponent here. I mean, the ice is tilted, and it is one way, James. They found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
Puts it on net. Big time stop by Binnington.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the...
Oh, no! Look as it goes off the outside of the post. Clifton's moving it ahead. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Moves the puck down low. And that's just out of reach. Sends it over to Leddy. Gains the zone from the right side. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Sends it over to Molenston. Breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Puck picked up by Leddy. And that's knocked away. Shot. Scooped into the trapper by Binnington. Moves it to Holloway. Off a stick and they can't connect. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Sabres have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Good hit on the play. And he dodges the poke check there. Pumps it away in his own end. Pass to Paterka. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Slides it over to Falk. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. Neighbors setting up against the wall. Gets in front of the shot. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. And that puck leaves the zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Shakes himself free. And he loses control here. Wicked stop by the goaltender. Moves across the point. Taken along the wall by Suter. And that doesn't reach the net. Feeds the puck over to Norris. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's been demolition derby night. 4-0 is where we sit. The Sabres win it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Krebs has won the draw. And now it's grabbed by Byram. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Across the line from center. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Denies him on the one-timer. Big stop by the keeper. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Scores! And no doubter on the one-timer.
That was a blistering shot. You can hear him calling for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip.
St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Tucker. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Taken by Buchnevich. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Here's the chance. All alone. Hooked away. Wow, what a play.
Well, this is a great poke check, but if you are the puck carrier, you're not expecting this. This is an element of surprise.
The Sabres have it against the wall. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's over to Kyrou. All alone. Centering in front. Scores! What a play! The Blues are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Moves it quickly over to Darlene. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Quick feed to Thomas. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Quick pass to Buchnevich. Makes a move in front. And makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
And now he moves it quickly to Joseph. Slides it across to Sundqvist. Moves it around along the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Back to the point it goes. Scores! St. Louis continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is going to love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to this score.
Denies him!
Binnington's all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Slides it on over to Tucker. Here's a short pass to Joseph. They've got numbers here. Keegan, all that hit. Scrum along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. Unable to reach that one. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Smart defensive play there. We got a whistle offside to call. St. Louis wins it at center. Carries it across the line. St. Louis on the attack. Here's a shot. Fantastic save. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And a strong effort on that play. And that'll do it here tonight for this one. And not only with the W, he also gets the shutout in this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
A great effort, and he was the last line of defense and really tracked well. And in particular, he anticipated the play, made some great reads, and what about his rebound control?
The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Moves it to Thomas. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Neighbors. Here's a chance. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Puts it on net for the point. And another stop. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Now he slides it up to Letang. Into the corner of the attacking area. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Huge stop by Bennington.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Puck scooped up by Rust. Directs it on over to Shen. Kyrus gain the line and on the attack. Along the half wall with the puck. And he gets in the lane to block that. Look out, here they come on the attack. Fires it. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Bennington.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Just a great defensive read there. And that's knocked away by Kessel. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Sneaks by the poke check. With the stop. From the point! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Now over to Hayes. From the point, they take control of it. The Blues take possession on the defensive end. Takes the pass. Throws it in. The Blues have it behind the net. And he takes the feed. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Takes it at center. Grabs control of it at the point. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Hayes carries the puck in his own zone. Can't maintain possession. Letang's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Dewar. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Carries it in. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Uses the force on that hit. Moves inside. And he opts to wait for more support. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Cebulski, Pounder, and here comes period number two. Both teams still feeling each other out after a scoreless 20. Let's see if that changes here in period number two. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Pittsburgh's looking to break through on the scoreboard, James, and I do believe they'll do it if they continue to play the way they did in the first. And in that opening frame, they had the puck, they possessed it, they did everything.
A rush here! Over the line! And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. Neighbors plays the puck. And the play continues. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Kessel. Puck picked up by Kyrou. Passes on over to Neighbors. He says, let's get physical on that play. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes it to the front. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Here's a chance. Lays out to block the shot. And now it's grabbed by Kyrou. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Can't get a hold of that pass. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Gains the zone on the left wing. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Timmins plays it now. Oh, look at this chance. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Picked up along the boards by Bemstrom. Here's a short pass to Hayes. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big time stop there. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Quick pass over to Karson. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right.
Stars! A huge goal, the first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring and now your opponent is chasing you.
Lazat's won the draw. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Nieto. The Blues grab possession of the puck. Let's get the call. Lazat's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
The Penguins will play the puck from behind their own net. Looking for space inside the D zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Oh, that's a good hit. Moves it on over to Shen. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Graves. Picks up the puck. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
The Penguins will kill off a few extra seconds now. Graves works the puck in his own zone. A chance to clear. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks.
He's got a step. Broken up with the back check.
I think he thought he had it, James. He thought he was going to put it in, and then out of nowhere, the defender comes, shows the speed, and the relentless attack on that puck.
Scooped up along the wall by Joseph. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, they do it again. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Dishes it to Novak. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides it diagonally to Shen. The Blues gain the zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. Look out, unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey, you don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Moves it to Chrysler. Moves it to Novak. Passes out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he slides it quickly to Torchenko. Pittsburgh's got the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Great use of the stick at center by Letty. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. And this one's underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
St. Louis has been behind the play most of this game, which means they're chasing it, James. I mean, they haven't been urgent, and their foot speed really slow. They really have to rethink how they've come into this third period. They have to make some adjustments and really look to attack if they want to get back in this game.
The Blues will play it in their own end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And now he moves it to Raquel. The Penguins play it along the boards. Picked off by Broberg. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. St. Louis takes it across the line. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Puck grab by Karson. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. St. Louis has possession of it now. There's a shot. Makes it look easy with the glove. And it's a quick pass to Karson. Now a quick pass to Novak. The Penguins carry it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Timmins. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. That's blocked. Crosby's on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Oh, save on the play. Wow!
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And there's the save. Here's a stretch pass to Novak. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds the puck to Sundqvist. And now he moves it quickly to Letty. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Makes the save. Nice lead pass, but all sorts of pressure. Puck moved over to Heinen. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here's the official call. Kessel's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Penguins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity.
Scores! There it is! A power play goal! The Penguins have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I'd take a 2-goal lead at the back half of the third period any day of the week, James. It's just about closing it out now, and that comes down to managing the puck and limiting any turnovers.
And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Raquel. Pittsburgh's on the attack. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. And let's see what the call is.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Call puck. The Blues have it now. Takes the feed, moving in. To his teammate. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Nedeljkovic. Letang's moving the puck through his own zone. Looks to set up along the point. Caught into the glove by Nedeljkovic. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Broken up by Tucker. St. Louis gets a hold of the puck shorthanded. The Blues get back to even strength after a huge effort by their penalty killers.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it to Bemstrom. Quick snap! Point blank stop by Binnington.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Long jam in front, that's broken up. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Buchnevich. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Binnington. The Penguins working around near the back end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Grabs the puck in the corner. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Hayes explores options behind the net. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. 11 seconds to go. 7 seconds left. 4 seconds left. The Wild scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
Pittsburgh's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Shot! There's the horn, and it's time to breathe.
Smiles and high fives all around as their Tandy picks up the shutout, and everybody's happy tonight.
You're always happy when the light doesn't go on in your end, James. And no sunburn for him because he kept it out. I mean, he was a monster out there. He challenged at the top of his crease. You knew that he was playing.